I'm going to be a little bit of a dad to some of you. So for some of you people, let's talk about how to deal with rejection, all right? First off, it's going to come your whole life. So here's how I've dealt with it. You guys have heard the story. I sent off about 700 samples, got about 350 rejections. Yes, hundreds and hundreds of rejections over the course of about 2-3 years before I finally got my one job. And now as I've gotten older and I've gone up against other sort of pressures, if you will, that are in the business, let me see if I can show you how to deal with it. First off, here's the one thing that this is the most overused word in the English dictionary, other than love. I love my wife. I don't love pickles, right? I like pickles a lot, don't love them. So I don't use the word love other when I'm talking about people I actually love. This is the second most used word. People will say, oh, are you under a lot of stress? Are you under a lot of stress? Here's how I deal with it. I don't. So here's my definition. I've done it before. I've gone to the doctors and they say, Todd, you have any stress? No. If your definition of stress is that the world is imperfect, that my life is imperfect, if that's stress, then I've got stress every day because I live in an imperfect world. So if you wake up every single day and the first thought that goes through your mind is you say it will be imperfect today, you're going to be right 100% of the time, 100% of the time. So turn this word into, instead of a bad one, go, stress, not stress, we call it life. It's just life. It's just life. Now, let's deal with how you deal with rejection. First off, easy thing here. Here's what most of you guys do, and I have lots of family members. Here's the bar, right? Here's the page. Here's the bar. It's way too high. And when you set the bar high, what happens invariably is that you get a little disappointed and you don't really get it. So what I'm saying now is when you go into a job interview or you're going to go look for some work, you're going to do something that you think is going to be something that you really want, number one, be prepared as much as you can. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Number two, and here's the one that will limit your stress or your imperfection, assume you won't get the job. Walk into every job interview and assume you're not getting it. Be prepared, but assume you're not getting it. And here's what's going to happen if you do that. Here's what's going to happen. If they say, no, we're not going to hire you, you go, when you walk out, instead of going, duh, I had the bar high, frustrated, and I'm going to be tense, what you did is you said, no. I'm going to set the bar low. And since I'm going to set the bar low, I'm going to always walk out of that meeting somewhat happy. Because why? They didn't hire me, and I was right. Now look at if you walk into every interview and you go, they're not going to hire me, but I'm going to give the best presentation I can. And they say, sorry, Todd, we're not going to hire you. I get to walk out going, wow, I was right again. They didn't hire me. I was right. I didn't think I was going to get hired. I was right. But here's what's going to happen. Every time they say they're not going to hire you, you can feel good about yourself because you feel you were right. But then the moment's going to come where you're going to be sitting there, and at the end of the interview, you're going to go, and that's all I have to say. And you're going to get up and go, well, I guess I'm not getting this job. And you're going to get up, and you're going to start to leave, and somebody's going to go, whoa, Todd. What are you doing? I'm going, I assume I'm not getting a job. And they're going, no, that was fantastic. We're going to hire you. Now imagine putting yourself in that position where you go, what? Duh. The last 5 times I didn't get hired and I was right every time. And I walked out of there and at least I was right. But now he's going to wreck your record. And so can you imagine now getting your record that was 100% is now not 100%, but the only way not to be 100% right is to get the job. So for 5 times in a row, you walked out, didn't get the job. You said, I wasn't going to get it. I'm right. I'm a good prognosticator. But now they say, Todd, you're going to get the job? And you go, wow. Oh, it's going to wreck my record of perfection, but I'll take the job. And now if you come back, you then get to have this smiley face. And you get to sit there. And what other way, let's get this dark here. What other way would you like to be wrong and then it feels so right? So get the bar low, assume it's going to stay low, and if somebody moves it high, not you, somebody else moves it high and hires you, you go, wow, guess I was wrong, but it feels pretty good to me. And now you walk away. And I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you just use a couple of those easy ones, whether you get the job, which is going to feel great, or you don't get the job, which you went, I didn't think I was going to get it, you're going to walk out and you're not going to torture yourself. I have seen dozens of people that I know in my life, and they walk in assuming they're going to get the job, and they get crushed when they don't get it. Just lower the bar and let somebody else make you wrong, because it feels pretty right. That's it for today. Peace out.